Right now, Corona, there is a less light on your face. It is, but it may not be an issue for you. Hello and good morning to America. Today we are going to speak on a very interesting phenomena, and that is dream. We all don't want to lose our dreams, but this phenomena has puzzled even those who study dreams and those who are academics studying the phenomena of sleep. It is a very intriguing and puzzling thing. There is no easy answer, certainly not in our ordinary model of science. And we all know when we are in a dream, there is a certain reality we experience. The reason we are speaking of it today, because we are seeing that there are parallels. And that one the famous understanding, as below, so above. When you see the atoms and the behavior of subatomic particles, it gives you insight into the larger, how the galaxies operate, how the solar system operates. There are similarities in the patterns. And so also this dream might give us a clue to the bigger reality, how things exist. Now, what happens in a dream? In a dream, you are observing certain reality. Let us call it a dream reality. You are in it, but during those minutes or hours, you don't know that it is a dream. You are already thinking it is real. You are getting feelings and emotions based on that. If there is something of fear, you get emotions and palpitations. Lots of heart attacks happen during the dreams, and asthma attacks happen during the dreams. We get into the emotions because when one is dreaming, he doesn't realize he is dreaming. When he wakes up, then he knows it was a dream. So, when anyone is dreaming, there is a dream reality and there is a waking reality. And when he's in the dream, he is leading a life that is essentially wasteful. He might be planning things and trying to progress and trying to achieve something, maybe even hoping, taking steps to benefit people. When he wakes up, he realizes that it has not reached anyone and it has not helped anyone. It was just a hot air experience. And then when he's in the waking world, he understands he can be more useful to himself and more useful to others. In the dream, various things he experiences, there are no difference to a story. That is all that is happening. You are in that story world. When you wake up, you see it as a story. You can be telling others that dragon running like this and somehow I did this. You might be telling like this, but you are really seeing it as if you have watched a film or some story with some complete detachment. You share a dream. and waking reality, different attitude. And when you are in a dream, you don't even know yourselves. You discover yourselves when you are awake. You may have some representation. You might be seeing you, whatever, sometimes a very small boy or sometimes something else. You see yourselves, but not you. The you that exists, that really exists, you discover when you are conscious. You exist in the waking reality. Who is the one who is dreaming? That one who is dreaming is not in the dream. One who is dreaming is in the waking reality. That's why when he wakes up, he discovers himself, and he's in bed, this kind of thing. What we are saying is that this world, this what we are experiencing here, including Prashant and America, this is all part of the dream. The whole thing is a dream experience, and we are drawn into this dream experience. And when we are into this dream, we do not realize that we are dreaming, and we may be having grand plans to help and to progress and to love, but it is in vain. The real effort that may be required is for us to wake up and see what is happening, who are there. The real people are not in the dream. You may be planning to help, but it is hot air. When you wake up, then you realize the real people, and you are more useful to yourself and more useful to others. So this is the dream we are saying. And we have been in a long dream. And the one who is dreaming, he is beyond. But the big trap within this, someone who is dreaming, if he is told you are dreaming, it doesn't mean anything to him. It is just another experience within the dream. he doesn't, as we said, he doesn't even know that he's dreaming. And so only when he wakes up, then he can know that he was dreaming. So also here, when people are, there is no way, like we are right now creating this discussion, but for majority, those who listen to it, it is just another scene in the dream. And then next thing they will clap, turn it off, and get on with the rest of the dream. And there is no way anything else can be done. Because when we are dreaming, we really don't even know we are dreaming. So is there something we can do about this? Just like in a dream, if there is a question asked, something to awaken the dreamer, a little bit discomfort. Nightmares have more power to awaken a person than a sweet dream. So here, we are not choosing very sweet dream, that they are more likely to be in the delta rhythm of sleep. But if we create some kind of questioning, like as we are doing here, we are saying, are we dreaming here? Can this be a dream? And we may have to ask this question often, because this kind of movement in the dream, instead of just enjoying the indulgence of the dream, you are questioning, what if this is a dream? Is there something called waking reality? And what exists in the waking reality? We are asking this question. And as you do this, there is a possibility to, it may act like a prod that helps us come out of this spell. And the one who wakes up is not Prashant. Prashant is still, it is a character within the dream, the dreamer. And we use the word, angel is a better word for this. It is the angel. Angel is the one who is dreaming. Angel wakes up and he discovers that dimension, waking dimension. And that's why there is a language. We say angelic help is disproportionately different to any human. Even there is a word angel, because it is all, it applies to everyone. It is not just few are angels. Everyone is an angel, but he is in the waking reality, and he has to wake up, and then he knows whom he is loving and who loves and what needs to be done, and where there is no need to intervene. He understands the waking reality. It is obvious God will be in the waking world, not in the dream. Anyone who is sensible, he will not waste his life in the dream. So here, God is is forever awake. That's what makes him God. And his part is to awaken others out of this spell. How he does it, as we also know, someone who is dreaming, we said if there are some questions, if there's some prodding, some nightmare, that might help him awaken. But another thing that works in getting someone out of the dream, and that is light. If you turn on a light in the waking world, if it is dark, then he will go in the depth of the dream. But if there is light in the room, that has more power to help the one come out into the waking reality. Same happens here. We need the light of knowledge. So if we stay, those who understand this and those who have the possibilities to wake up and those who are awake, they need to pay extra attention. And all that is required is stay in the light of truth. We can call it light of knowledge, but it is not talking about knowledge, not talking about light, but we need light. And if someone is able to do this, and during the seconds and minutes, the invisible angel stays awake, and it is a disproportionate help, because as we said, someone who wakes up, he discovers his complete freedom from the dream or nightmare. He can laugh at it. His dream still continues. This dream is such, it doesn't stop when you wake up. It continues. But you are then seeing it as a dream story. Just as we said earlier, when anyone is awake, he sees the dream as a story. So also here, he is able to see the dream as a story. I have experiences, and these may be experiences of many of you also. Sometimes in the dream, I have received messages, which are very, very helpful, sometimes prophetic messages. There is someone coming and intervening in the dream, relating to me in the dream, and So there is intervention. Angels can intervene in the dream. In a sense, same thing happens in this dream. But who can intervene in the dream? One who is conscious. He has option to go in that dream, the gross dream, limited dream. And same way he can intervene in this dream. And it appears magical. It appears quick fix, but he can intervene in this dream. When we are not conscious, our life in this present state is a life of constant victim mindset. We are programmed to feel we are victims. We are living in this unpredictable dream, and that has become your world. And everything can change, and suddenly a sweet dream can turn into a nightmare. And so the inner programming of in that consciousness, we are experiencing potential victim. One can be king and one can have success, but internally he feels he's a potential victim. For good reasons. Things can change and end, and no one likes such a unpredictable life. When that is all you know, that is the only world. You can't predict what behaviors of others, but you can't predict what is to happen to you. And that is your world, everything of you. When you are conscious, when the soul is out of this dream spell, he realizes the freedom from the dream. He discovers his world that is timeless, changeless, endless, secure, and realizes that the dream cannot harm him. The story is harmless and never a victim, not even the slightest. Many things. In the dream, there can be destruction, and there can be death, and defamation. Anything can happen. But he knows he is. That's why we are using the word angel. It is a higher consciousness. So he understands he is never a victim. When anyone is in that space, the individual knows the higher contentment of the soul, bliss of the soul. He knows the true nature. He understands everyone is a being of bliss and love. All that is required is coming out of the dream. And the real answer to the human riddle is helping others come out of the dream.